lot of talk in these boxing streets saying that Teo is not elite. Teo was never elite. And this is part of what's wrong with boxing. People don't even realize that you're discrediting Shakur when you say that Teo isn't elite. And when they say he's not elite at what? If you're talking about pure boxing, you're right. He's not elite at pure boxing. If you're talking about athleticism for boxers, he's of the most elite. He's one of the most athletic boxers in the world. So what are we talking about? He's not elite. Teofimo Lopez could throw speedy combinations, right? Fight with his hands down, have great footwork, well, not very good footwork, and dance around the ring for 12 rounds and still be fast, nimble, athletic for 12 rounds. Most guys don't have that type of athleticism. Most guys don't have that type of stamina. Teofimo is a natural. The thing is, athleticism can only take you so far. Just like if you watch my video with Deontay Wilder, athleticism can only take you so far. You don't even have to be a great athlete to be a great boxer. Andre Ward is not a great athlete. Bernard Hopkins is not a great athlete. I mean, depending on how harsh of a critic you're being, you can argue that they're not even good athletes, depending on, the way that you measure it. Because there's some people that measure it from the very, very best. Like if you look at guys like Floyd and Roy Jones, and you put them in comparison with Bernard Hopkins and Andre Ward, you can argue that they're not even good when you talk about the creme de la creme of athleticism. But that never stopped them from being successful fighters. Because boxing isn't just about speed. Not just about power. Not just about athleticism. Not just about quick twitch and reflexes. It's about timing. You know what I mean? Timing, strategy, execution, hiding your attacks, defense, conditioning, being in shape. There's so much that go into the sweet science. So overall, is Teo an elite pugilist? No. Is he overrated? That's another thing I've been hearing. Teofimo Lopez is overrated. Well, who thought Teo has already lost? He's already lost officially, I think, once, right? To Cambosos. But unofficially, you can argue that Jermaine Ortiz beat him. You can argue that Sandor Martin beat him. We already knew that if Teo gets in front of a guy who could fight going backwards, he struggles. He really can't win that fight for whatever reason. So to say that he's overrated, it doesn't make sense. Nobody thought he was a world beater. To me, Teo is a really good boxer, a great athlete, and somebody who sometimes is unsure of himself. But did I ever think he was going to beat Devin and Shakur and Tank? Teo went on It Is What It Is with Cameron and Mason. They asked him point blank. They said, do you think you could beat Tank Davis? And Teo said, oh, may the best man win. He didn't say, oh, yeah, I'd punish Tank. You know what I mean? Top level fighters, elite fighters don't really talk like that. But the point of making this video is just to say that people need to pump their brakes. Okay, Teo lost, but he lost to somebody who's arguably the best in the world. Shakur is top 10 pound for pound. Teo is not top 10 pound for pound. He doesn't have the skill set. He has this athleticism. He has the potential, but he doesn't have the overall skill set. He can't even fight going backwards. He can't fight a man that can fight going backwards. So that's a huge hole in his game. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I don't believe Teo is overrated. I think he's rated just right. He's a very great athlete, very good boxer. Hope he continues making big fights. And I'm glad that he fought Shakur. Shakur's been ducked for years. So if it wasn't Teo, who was going to fight Shakur? Nobody.